Hey troops, Starscream here with a special video that I wanted to make again. What do I mean by that? Well, a few years ago I made a video to survive any and all parallel quests with using a certain sets of skills. I deleted it because said skills were nerfed after the following updates after I made that video. So I decided to redo it again for a friend that is having trouble with some of these quests. Alright, let's begin. First, go to partner customization. Since some of you might not have all of the DLC, we'll be using Piccolo throughout the whole game. Because of this Super Soul, I'm neither Kami nor Piccolo, which boosts the strength of Ki Blast by a medium amount all the time. But when his stamina is maxed out, activate Health Auto Recovery. And this is a very useful Super Soul. And his stat, the Health Type A. Sorry about that. Because, as you can see, his health is pretty high. Also, with a low stamina stat like that, it will boost his healing abilities a lot faster. Like I said, the Super Soul, I'm neither Kami nor Piccolo. You need to have max stamina in order to activate the auto health recovery. So this stat type is a very useful one. Yeah, this is the useful one for this Super Soul. Now let's rearrange the skills. After image, no, we're gonna change that since his Super Soul can boost Ki. Let's see. Consecutive Energy Blast. Let's remove Sonic Kick and put in Energy Combo. Let's remove Hellzone Grenade because it leaves them wide open and we're going to be fighting a lot of enemies. So, Super Ki Explosion is good because, I'll admit, we're going to be surrounded by enemies. And then we have Special Beam Cannon. Duh, it deals a lot of damage, so it's going to be useful. So these are going to be the skills we're going to be using with Piccolo. Most of them, Ki-based. Let's put in Burst Charge because he's gonna need to charge his Ki as fast as possible. So yeah, this is the entire set. So that's gonna be his preset. This is gonna be his Super Soul. And this is gonna be his stat. Now you're wondering, what about our CAC? Well, let's take a look. Let's start with the hardest parallel quest of them all. 122. The final battle before the final battle? Well, this is the hardest one because during the ultimate finish section, you'll be facing off against Beerus, Vegito Blue, and Merge Zamasu. After you take the three of them out, you'll be facing off against View, Jiren, and Ultra Instinct Goku. Mastered Ultra Instinct Goku, and all of their HP are pretty high. So yes, let's start with the hardest one first. Also, this is gonna be one of the longest parallel quests because it takes a lot of time to beat. Anyways, let me show you the skill sets. First and foremost, the Fruit of the Tree of Might. I'll explain in a few moments why the Fruit of Tree of Might. Next up, Fighting Pose K. The good thing about Fighting Pose K is that once it's active, you cannot be stamina broken. No matter what, you can't be stamina broken. Then we have Do or Die, which boosts your CAC's defense. Not that much, but pretty high enough. Then we have Ultimate Charge. If you don't have Ultimate Charge on lock, a Maximum Charge is a good replacement. It's a good replacement. Then we have Giant Storm. We're going to be spamming that technique while we have Fighting Pose K. Now, here's the catch. When you use Do or Die or Fighting Pose K, you have less than 15 seconds for the reinforcement skill to run out. Yeah, 15 seconds. So, that's why we have equipped Fruit of Tree of Might. Because it's going to extend the reinforcement skill time limit to 30 seconds. That's right, you can stack them. And Fruit of Tree of Might is a non-DLC skill, from what I know, that you can have in this game. If it's a DLC skill, correct me in the comments because I don't remember some of the DLCs. Anyways, you get it from Turles. Fighting Pose K, a parallel quest that involved the Ginyu Force, which is Recombs. And Do or Die is a Piccolo reinforcement skill. You get that from Planet Namek mission. If I remember correctly, during the Majin Buu saga, maybe? Well, anyways. Energy Zone is Toa's healing ultimate skill. Not attack, healing. This skill is a lifesaver if you're with NPCs. Because NPCs cannot be healed. Some NPCs, which are mission related, cannot be healed with capsules. With Energy Zone, you can heal these NPCs. But we'll do that on the next mission. As I said, Giant Storm, you're going to be spamming the hell out of this skill. Especially that Giant Storm has the power to take out multiple, and I mean multiple enemies with one attack. If I'm lucky, you'll see that in the next battle or so. For an awakening, we'll be using Potential Unleash. You unlock Potential Unleash, if you haven't already, during the old Kai training. You have to S rank all of his training missions. And then we have his Super Soul, which is yeah, laugh it off if you want. How do you get this Super Soul? Simple. Go to the time rift where Majin Buu's house is and do his missions, and then you'll be creating about, if I remember correctly, 6 little Majins. Well, these Majins, all of them needs to be red Majins. Red Majins drop Super Soul, while the Jello Majins drop clothes. And the Jello Majins drop this one, if you didn't know. The baby outfit, which a lot of us actually love. But back to the topic of hand. But the red ones drop this Super Soul, the old Kai Super Soul. However, since you get just a handful of Majins with all races, it's going to take you a while. Except if you're trying to get the Super Soul with either a male or a female Majin. Why do I say exception? Simple. Unlike the other races, Earthling, Saiyans, Namekians, Frieza race, when you do the Majin Buu missions, you get 2 extra Majins while doing it as a Majin. So the chances of you getting the old Kai Super Soul with a Majin, it's even faster than the other races. Okay. Anything else? Oh yeah. Potential Unleash. Yeah. The reason this Super Soul is important is because in this battle, you need to heal yourself as much as you can without the need of resorting to capsules. You're going to need that for the final stretch of the battles. And Energy Zone is not going to be easy to pull off fighting against these guys, because they're not going to leave you alone for you to perform the ultimate. That's why you're going to be needing this Super Soul to survive. You could use it with any Super Saiyan form, but my suggestion, use it with Potential Unleash or Super Saiyan Blue. But no, now that I think about it, Super Saiyan Blue, no, not worth it, because you're going to run out of ki pretty fast. Super Saiyan 3, I would say, but yeah, Super Vegeta is better. Yeah. Use it with Potential Unleash or Super Vegeta. Since Giant Storm is a ki-based attack, Super Saiyan God is good, but Super Saiyan God only boosts melee attacks. So, and as well as it boosts your speed, but it doesn't boost your ki attacks. So, yeah. I'm using Potential Unleash because not all races can use Super Vegeta. Well, actually, Saiyans are the only ones, but you get the point. I'm using Potential Unleash to prove that this can be done with all races, not just Saiyans. So, let's get things started. Here's the move list. Also, a little FYI, I'm not going to be using music, even the in-game music, because I don't want to get slapped with a copyright infringement. And you know that some of these companies are a little slap happy with these copyrights. So, let's begin.
せいぜい足手まといにならんようにする。お前、どうせ力が有り余ってるんだろう。たまにはこっちの手伝ったらどうなんだ。我らが第7宇宙のピンチなんだぞ。なんとしても大会で優勝しなきゃならないんだぞ。
Use the reinforcement skills in this order.
力ずくでもお前を大会に連れて行く。
あらビルス様ったら完全にお怒りモードのようですね。今のビルス様はまともに相手をしない方がいいかもしれませんね。まあもしもあなたが勝てたら完全に諦めてくれそうですけどね。
破壊神様と戦うというのは。
ああ、そういうのはいいから遠慮せずにかかってきなさい。
くそー、おとなしく捕まれ。
行くぞ。
When a cutscene like this happens,
まったく
Fruit of Might.
私がこんな一銭にもなることをしなきゃいけないのさ。
お前が来ないといつまでも仕事に戻れない。恨みはないがおとなしくしてもらおう。
お前捕まえたらお菓子くれるってビルスが言った。すごいなお前、俺驚いたぞ。
まずいね。もう少し期間でいかないと私の1000万ゼニーが。
どうやら一筋縄ではいかないようだ。
Miss.
なかなかやるな。
行くぞ。
破壊神が目をつけるだけのことはある。
怒った。強い。
行くぞ。
お菓子食べたかった。
ビルス様ってば一人出したらいいから。
俺一人でも十分だが使えるやつが多いに越したことはないからな。
ギニュー特戦隊リクー
何やら楽しそうなことをしていますね。私も混ぜてもらいますよ。
おいフリーザー、体動かすの言ってんだ。悪さすんじゃねえぞ。
もしふざけた行動をしやがったらこの俺様が今すぐ地獄に送り返す。
おめえ一体どんなトレーニングしたんだ。いや、やっちまった。
だから貴様はバカだって言うんだ。
やっぱおめえ強えな。おめえが大会に出てくれりゃオラたちも安心なのによ。
次元の違う建物となって帰ってきてる
あっ今度はきっちりととどめを刺してあげますよ。
行くぞ。
おのれ虫けらの分際で。
チョコバカとかわしやがって。
I was aiming for Frieza, but Vegeta was the one I took out. See? Giant Storm can take out multiple enemies if not the one that you weren't aiming at.
であれ
For cooler
私が
summer!
200% 勝利できるんですよね。
事情はよくわかりませんが、
行くぞ。
ビルス様特のお願いですので。
大事宇宙の立場からすれば私が力を貸す理由はない。ごちゃごちゃうるさいぞ。黙って戦え。
行くぞ。
やらんな。少し甘く見ていたようだ。
行くぞ。
私の夢はここでついえるのか。
行くぞ。
こうなったら本気でやってやる。後で後悔しても知らないからな。
行くぞ。
The hard part begins.
行くぞ。しゃ
我が姿は正義。我が姿は世界。うるさい。大体どうしてお前がここに存在している。一体何しに来た。神に不可能などない。唯一の可能性である。唯一の存在なのだ。相変わらずわけのわからんやつだ。
Also, when you see a chance to break their stamina, take it. Damn, that's some awesome.
行くぞ。
お返しだよ。おい、そのままだとやられるぞ。
行くぞ。行くぞ。
破壊神ビルスの強さ分かってくれたようだね。
その程度じゃないだろ。おい、その程度じゃない。この俺が。
Also, to do a flash revive, hold block and press square when you have locked on. When you have a character at lockup.
返したよ。大したもんだ。
Stupid cat, you made me look bad. I know, it's a stupid dog. I know it's stupid dog, you made me look bad. But hey, if you got the reference. Okay, where are... Oh, there they are. Okay, this point onward, you can use healing skills if you have like me. Just hope that it was just one. Using more than one healing skill before this fight, yeah, it's a dead sentence. If you use more than 2 healing skills before this fight, yeah, start over, retry.
なかなかハードだな。行くぞ。行くぞ。
Back off. Okay, one giant storm.
行
Okay.
くぞ
Oops. I should have.
ギニュー特戦隊リクーム
Well,
んなはずじ
at
ゃ
least we took one of them out.
もっとたくさんの強力なエネルギーを集めなきゃ。
行くぞ
ああ、クソ！
行くぞ
分かった分かった。もうお前には頼まないよ。これで第七宇宙が負けでもしたら一生恨んでやる。化けてどこまでも出てやるんだからな。
負けてしまった場合は何もかも完全に消滅するので化けて出る魂も残りませんよ。
うるさい。
信じらんねえ。おめえ本当にすげえな。
Whew. 13 minutes. Okay, I'll take it. Okay. That's how you survive the hardest parallel quest in the entire game. I only used one healing item, as you can see. And I didn't use Super Vegeta, I used Potential Unleash. Which that means every race can do it. Okay, next parallel quest. Let's see, one where you need to have a character which over 50% HP. Let's see. Not Pycon, not me, not Majub, not Rivian. Ah, here it is. Clear with Broly's health over 50%. I know there's... Oh, no, this one is even harder. Legendary Starving Broly. Yeah, this one is harder because Broly starts with low HP. So, I bet you're wondering, how are you going to beat this parallel quest with these skills? Okay, let's go. Yeah, I play Breakers. Sue me. Once again, Fruit of Tree of Might, Fighting Pose K, Do or Die, Ultimate Charge, Maximum Charge if you don't have Ultimate Charge, mind you. This is the only DLC skill I'm using. Ultimate Charge because... anyways. Energy Zone, Giant Storm, Energy Field, Potential Unleash, and Old Kai Super Soul. The evasive... yeah, you can choose any evasive. The one I suggest is either... oh, where is he? Oh, yeah. Rickrum's Final Pose or Berter's Mach Dash. Because the Mach Dash will boost your speed. And Final Pose will boost your attack. But here's the thing. If you use either Mach Dash or Final Pose, you have to immediately use Fruit of Tree of Might because the time limit for those skills will overwrite the stacked time limit you created with Fruit of Tree of Might. I'm using Energy Field because it's, well, depending on how much ki you have, you can make sure Energy Field stays on pretty for as long as you have ki. And you saw how much ki I have. I mean, look at this. This is the max HP for a female Saiyan and the max ki. For the female Majin, Frieza race, Namekian, male Saiyan, female Earthling, male Earthling. Not the male Majin though, because of his size. The taller the male Majin, the bigger his HP is. If I remember correctly, the male Majin's HP, if he's at full height, is even higher than the Namekian. Just to let you know. I will show off the stat points for the characters after this parallel quest. Practically it's the same with all races except the female Majin. The female Majin, I allocated her points very differently. But all of them have max ki and max health. Well, for the male Majin depends on his size. I mean, the taller a character is, the slower they are, so that's why I make the male Majin this small. Especially that once his stamina goes below 2 bars, yeah, his defense becomes horribly, horribly bad. Well, here goes. Remember, these are the skills for Piccolo.
行くか。
Consecutive energy blast, energy wave combo, light grenade, burst charge, super key explosion, special beam cannon, super explosive wave, and the super soul. I'm neither Kami nor Piccolo. As a reminder.
行くか。
Seriously, what were they thinking? But hey, he wasn't a joke in the movie. I'll give him that. Even though he did look like a joke. Well, does.
どうしたおめえの力こんなもんか以前のような気が感じらんねえぞおめえもしかして腹減ってんか
Now look at Broly's HP.
おめえの本当の強さがわかんねえじゃねえか
See what I mean?
どうしたもんかなそうだおいそこのおめえ行くぞちょっと手伝ってくんねえか手分けしてブローリーに食べられるもん渡すんだオラも今からちょっと探してくるじゃあよろしく頼んだぞ
As you can see, Broly's now at full health. Whatever you do, don't let him go below 50 or you'll never get the ultimate finish. These are going to be the only 2 parallel quests I'm going to show off. So... crap.
お腹すいたサタン後で飯作ってくれ
お安いご用ですよ。そんなトリックには騙されんぞ。おい、そのままだとやられるぞ。いいぞ、強いな。
驚いたぞそう困ったちょっと勝てないかも俺より強いすごいな
これがチョコ食べる少し力戻った
お前強いお菓子食べたかった
You know what? I changed my mind. I need to do another parallel quest after this one.
ブルマさんのお誘いを受けてどうやつなるものを食べに来たのですが、ブルマさん遅いですね。
ドーナツなんだそれは。
お返しだよ。
なんなんだい
君らは。いきなり割って入ってきて破壊しちゃおうかな。
まったくビルス様はお腹がすくといつも機嫌が悪くなってしまいますね。あなた方には申し訳ないですが少々お付き合いください。
なんだ、なんか言ったかウィス。
いいえ、なんにも。
海神様と戦うというのは。
ああ、そういうのはいいから遠慮せずにかかってきなさい。
海神様の師匠とさすがに相手が悪い
とか言いながらその目つきやる気満々じゃないですか。
Okay, Broly has full health. Yeah, no. We're not gonna be fighting those two. I'm pressed for time. I know there's no time limit for the ultimate finish, but this is a PlayStation recording, so I need to do this as fast as possible.
デーブ回復したみてえだな。さっき会った時より気が上がってんぞ。もっと腹いっぺんになりてえだろ。そらオラが集めてきた分の食い物だ。これも食え。行くぞ。目にあった時と変わんねえくれえの気を感じっぞ。そんじゃいっちょやっか。そうだ、どうせならおめえもオラと勝負してみねえか。
カカロットを倒すのは俺だ。
行くぞ。
トレーニングしたんだ。なかなかやるな。
なんだこの攻撃は。
行くぞ。
後悔するなよ。後悔するなよ。
低くしろ。
チョコバカとかわしやがって。
行くぞ。
参ったな。
少しはできるようだな。
Ah, great. He lost it. He's gone nuts.
やっべ、ブローリーの力が暴走してるみてえだ。ベジータ。こいつはちょっとまずいな。早くなんとかしないと。ん？なんだ？
この木は
俺もちょっとお腹が痛くなってきたような気が。
やるじゃないか。
この私は世界チャンピオンミスター・サタンだ。なんだこいつら。考える。どうしたらこのピンチを脱出できる。
サタン大丈夫か？お菓子食べるか？
大丈夫大丈夫。それよりあとは任せますよ。お前たちいい加減にしろよ。
あらあら、ビルス様ったら完全にお怒りモードのようですね。食べ物の恨みって恐ろしいですね。
ビルス様とミスさんまで頼むから後にしてくれよ。
行くぞ。
俺より強い。すごいな。
行くぞ。
少しだけ遊んで差し上げますよ。少しだけ遊んで差し上げますよ。
面白かったよ。いい夢が見られそうだ。
いい動きだったな。信じらんねえ。褒めほ。
Okay. Next up. Alright. Anyways, troops, let's go on for the third parallel quest, which is going to be this one. Freeze or Race Revivified, which is the hardest of the base parallel quest in the game. Not DLC, base. The reason it's the hardest is because of the time limit. 5 minutes. Well, let's go.
せいぜい足手まといにならんようにするんだ。ただものじゃなさそうだな。貴様らに殺されたナメック星人の怒りを思い知れ。虫けらん。どこにこんな力を隠していた。やるではないか。ここまでだ。そんなちんけな攻撃でこの俺が倒せると思ったか。
の力フリーザ様以上だというのか。
ギニュー特戦隊リクーム行くぞ。
We have to do this as fast as possible.
行くぞ。
私の復讐を始めましょうか。
ザクにしてはよくやったと褒めてやろう。
消えてなくなれ。
行くぞ。
侮りすぎたようだ。この俺に勝つなどありえんのだ。
左軸に生まれ変わりやがった。そんなところもフリーザそっくりだぜ。
俺のパワーアップ、弟と同じとは思わんことだな。
ギニュー特戦隊リクーム行くぞ。行くぞ。行くぞ。行くぞ。行くぞ。行くぞ。
Yeah, someone's pissed.
行くぞ。行くぞ。行くぞ。行くぞ。行くぞ。
Oops. Huh. And that's that.
すげえや、文句なしだ。
Well, when that's done, let's look at my CAC's attribute points and QQ bangs, as well as the Super Soul, which I failed to show you the abilities. We'll be right back. As you can see, this is what I have for my female Saiyan. Actually, this is how I distributed all the attributes for all of my races except my female Majin. Max health, max ki, max basics attacks. If I remember correctly, I think the male Earthling is the same way. I gotta check. And this is the QQ bang I have for my female Saiyan. Max health, max ki, max stamina, max basic attack. I think it's +5. -1. Let's just say it. -1 at strike supers and 0 ki blast supers. The reason for that is because the female Saiyan has a very high ki blast supers, even if the Super Soul, it has 0. So it doesn't matter. Oh no, it's negative plus negative. Well, you get the idea. Anyways, troops, here's the points I distributed for my female Majin. 125 max health, 125 max ki, and since the female Majin doesn't have that high of ki blast super, so I put all of the points at ki blast supers. I want my all of my races to be balanced, and this is the only way to get a balanced female Majin. Put all the points in ki blast supers, but make sure to keep the strike supers at 0, because yeah, the female Majin's strike supers are too high, way too high. So you don't need to put any points in strike supers for the female Majin. And this is the Super Soul for my female Majin. It's similar to Mauka's, but there's one difference. It has +2 for Ki Blast supers, which means that she can use more higher attack of Ki Blast supers. Oh, and since I didn't show off the description of the old Kai Super Soul, let's see if I can find it. Ah, here it is. Shortens revive time. Good. And using an awakening and reinforcement skills at the same time, activates health auto recovery mode for all allies. And if you use a limit burst, it starts an auto heal and stamina recovery, but it lowers the defense. Damn it, I forgot to activate the limit burst during that last parallel quest. Oh well, lo que será, será, as they say. Very sexy, Valkyrie. Very sexy.